Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today I just want to go over kind of a trivial task what we can do, which is highlight cells. So as you can see here, got a list of names. I've added a custom formula over here. So every time I change this, that will highlight another cell, the one that matches it. Yeah. So yeah, if you just want to take a look at that, that's the formula I used. So yeah, you can use that. That's a good solution. What if I want to get rid of this then and do this with Google Apps Script? So this is basically what I would do. This is the order of the task. So I'm just gonna start writing it so you can see what I'm doing. So highlight the matches. We don't need parameters. Okay, first one we want to get all the data we need. Bang that in. I'm just going to move them down so you can see what I'm doing. So let's get this sheet, spreadsheet app, get active spreadsheet, and then from that function we're going to get the active sheet. Okay, so that's our sheet. We want to get the last row because we're looking for the last column. So sheet, get last row. Sorry, not the last column. We want to get the last one there. Yeah. Okay, so let's get the names column, which is going to be an array. So again, sheet, get range. So it's row 1, column 1, last row. Get values. Whoops. And we're going to flatten that out just to make it easier to work with. And then names to check. Sorry, name to check, which is going to be the sheet. Get range. This was C1, so it's row 1, column 3. You can use A1 notation. I just do it this way because it's I just find it easier to use, and you can manipulate the data as well at a later date. Alright, that's the first one, and that's the first stage. Let's do add a breakpoint here. Just double check what we've got. Alright, last 7, yeah, which is right. We've got our array of names, and we've got our names to check, which was pi in that case. Let's continue then. Right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that the format's cleared, yeah, which is what we've put here. In case this function's already run, we want to make sure that that formatting gets cleared. So let's do that. So let's get the sheet, get the range, the typo. Yeah, basically the same as what we're doing here, right? Get the last, and then we just want to clear the format. So that'll get rid of anything. I've got a typo again. Okay. And then the last bit we want to loop over and find if there are any matches, right? How do we do that? We're going to go over the names call, and we're going to do this with a for each. You can use a for loop if you want, but I'm going to do it this way. So v for value or name, whatever you want to call it. All right, we'll call it name actually. And we will move on. So we're looking for a match here. So we'll do an if statement here. So if the name is equal to triple equal name to check, which is this value, then what we're going to do, we're going to paste, get range, and it's going to be I plus 1. The reason for that is we're starting on 0, and the first row is 1 in this case, because we don't have a heading. So yeah, so it's 0 plus 1 for the first one. It's column 1, and then we're going to do it this way. It's not background color, we just set the background, and we're going to do it as a yellow. So that is basically that. So let's run it then. So at the moment it's clear, yeah. We're going to run our highlight matches. That worked fine, no errors. And it works. Let's try it for John. Because this is gone, it won't do anything now. Run it again. And there we go. Changes to John. Alright, so that's nice, yeah. How can we make it nicer? A bit more efficient, because this isn't really a good way of doing it, yeah. So we could do that with an onEdit function, which takes one parameter, the event object. Let's get the row. So e.range, I've done a lesson on this already if you want to check that out. So we'll get the row, get the column, which is e.range get column. So this is all coming off that event object. Okay, and then last bit, we want this to go when it's row. So we want to match with this, yeah, this C1. So every time this changes, we want to run it. So that's going to be the row is equal to 1, and the col is equal to 3. And what do? We run it. Alright. I'm going to move this down here. Should have done that before. Right. Let's see if this works. And it does. See, it's clearing it. Notice the speed difference, so I mean we're waiting at least 2 seconds, I'd say, maybe 3 seconds. Whereas this one was pretty much instant with a conditional formatting. Alright guys, well that concludes this lesson. So if you've got any questions, let me know and I'll get back to you. So yeah, just a quick one today, just teaching you how to do this highlighting. It is useful with, sometimes this isn't always practical conditional formatting. You do sometimes want to do this programmatically. Obviously this is not the best way because the better solution would be the conditional formatting rules, but yeah, sometimes this does crop up, so just be aware of it. Alright, thanks a lot. See you next time, bye.